everyone. I am Dr. Deepa, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Botany. Today we are going to see an interesting lesson in horticulture. If you have visited some garden or any nursery, you might have seen a very large tree in a small container. Do you know what it is? It is actually a bonsai. Let's see the lesson in detail. Bonsai, it's a Japanese word. Bon means trees and sai means little tree. Actually, bonsai is regarded as a Japanese art, but it actually started in China during the 1200 to 1500 years ago. How the plants are very dwarf? This is because of extreme judicious trimming of roots and shoots. Bonsai is the art of dwarfing the plants by growing them in a shallow pots and trays. Actually, the size of the bonsai ranges from 30 to 60 centimeter. And three things we have to remember while doing the bonsai culture. The first one is plant, and second is container, and third one is the tools. The plants what we are selecting for the bonsai should be an evergreen or deciduous tree. Mostly we grow trees or sometimes we grow shrubby plants as a bonsai. Example, juniper, pine, maple, sapota, tamarind and ficus etc. are grown as a bonsai. So, the container what we are selecting for the bonsai should be a simple one. We should have a earthy color to give a very good appearance, and it should be a shallow one. Except for the cascade bonsai, the other containers what we need should be a shallow one. Okay? And if you see the tools, a normal horticultural tools which is used for pruning is also used for the bonsai, but a very small pruning shears and wires, the wires are used to shape the bonsai, or everything is used for the bonsai culture. And how we are doing the dwarfing? So, first we have to select the plant, and to shape the plant we have to go in a stepwise manner. For certain duration we have to grow the plant in a container, then we have to start the initial pruning. So, initially we have to prune the shoots, and again there will be additional pruning of shoots, and then we have to do wiring to shape the bonsai. Then after few years we have to start the root pruning, and when the potting medium is less in the container we have to give the potting medium, and we have to water the bonsai. Okay. For that simply we have to use a very small sprayer, because little quantity of water is sufficient for the bonsai, and the container should also have a drain hole to remove the excess of water. There are different styles of bonsai. Few of the things we are going to see today. One is formal upright, second is informal upright, third one broom, fourth one slanting, wind blown, clasp to zone, cascade. These are the few important bonsai what we are practicing in our life. The first type is formal upright. This is a natural style where you can find the trunk is perfectly straight. Okay? And pruning is done in such a way to show the branches alternately left to right to suggest the age of the plant. And second style is an upright one, but it is an informal upright. So, look at the picture, you can see the changes. It may not be a single trunk, you can find the branches, but everything is in an upright manner. By using the wires or by using the cords, we will curve the bonsai or the plants to make this style. This is extremely suitable for conifers. And third one is a broom type, that is regarding the sympodial branching. So, extensive branching you can find a dome shape appearance. So, here the straight trunk began to divide and subdivide into many branches to give that broom appearance. The characteristics of this bonsai are they are very thick and fleshy branched crowns. And some trees for this style are peach, elm, false cypress and maple. The next category is slanting type. So, here the branches are placed horizontally or drooped slightly downward. The surface seems that roots are exposing outside, but they are highly deep rooted. They are not unstable, they are actually anchored. And next slide is one is wind blown. Here you can see the trunks and branches and twigs, everything are trained as in a single direction to show that the effect of a strong wind and storm. But it is an artificial one, it is not exposed to any wind action. And next one is a collapsed stone. This is the one which is much loved because of its appearance, but it is very difficult to create. The size and shape of the rock should be complement to the plant that is set to grow on it. And next one is a cascade type, which almost give a S-shaped appearance. Here, instead of growing the tree upright, there will be small stretch and then it is bent downward. The crown of the tree usually it grows above the rim of the part, but subsequent branches it alternate left and right on the curves of the S-shaped trunk. That's all about the bonsai. So, anyone, those who are interested in horticulture can do the bonsai. The cost of the bonsai ranges from hundreds to several thousands in the market based on the age and based on the tree and based on the style how we are creating. So, you can also start as a small business. Thanks for watching. We can see in the next video.